Welcome to Movie Reviews for Parents. Today we're booting up the grid and diving deep into the neon world of Tron 1982, the sci-fi legend that practically invented what cyberspace looks like on film. As always, we'll cover what parents most want to know, how much violence there is, whether there's any adult content, profanity, or substance use, and finally whether this 80s digital adventure still holds up for family movie night. And let's enter the grid. Level of violence. For a movie about virtual gladiators and lightspeed combat, Tron keeps things surprisingly tame. The violence here is stylized and distinctly video game-like. Glowing discs instead of guns, light cycles instead of bullets. When characters die, they don't bleed, they burst into flashes of light, more pixel than pain. That said, there are moments that might startle sensitive kids. Interrogations where victims are painfully jolted, their skeletons visible for a second, and a few scenes implying death in combat. The intensity is more thrilling than frightening, and the clean visuals make the action feel like an arcade game rather than a battlefield. Adult content. Tron stays firmly in family-friendly territory. There's a brief kiss and a few romantic hints, but nothing explicit. A man's bare chest is shown. One or two passing remarks suggest relationships outside marriage, but these moments are fleeting and easy to miss. Overall, this digital world is refreshingly free of innuendo, keeping the focus on adventure and imagination. Profanity. Language in Tron is about as mild as an 80s Saturday morning cartoon. You'll hear an occasional soft swear, but it's rare and never harsh. The dialogue is dominated by techno-speak and heroic declarations rather than insults or crude banter, making this one of the cleaner sci-fi scripts of its era. Substance use. Good news, parents. No drinking, smoking, or drug use anywhere in sight. Since most of the film takes place inside a computer, there's not much opportunity for earthly vices. If anything, the only intoxicating substance here is nostalgia.
At this point, we would like to ask if you found value in this video so far. Then please thumb up, subscribe, and tickle the notification bell. Your support is much appreciated.
The plot. With a running time of 1 hour and 36 minutes, Tron follows a talented computer programmer who's pulled literally into the digital realm he helped create. Trapped inside, he must navigate glowing landscapes, dodge enemy programs, and outwit a tyrannical system to find his way home. Along the way, he discovers courage, friendship, and the blurry line between man and machine. It's Alice in Wonderland by way of a motherboard, with arcade thrills and philosophical undertones to boot. The brains and the brawn. If you ever wondered what would happen if a computer programmer got zapped into his own video game, this movie answers it in glowing blue and electric orange. Written and directed by Steven Lisberger, with additional writing credits to Bonnie McBird. Starring Jeff Bridges, Bruce Boxleitner, David Warner, and Cindy Morgan as Laura. The positives. Tron was decades ahead of its time. Combining live action with computer animation long before CGI was mainstream, Lisberger turned a simple man versus machine premise into a groundbreaking visual experiment. The movie's sleek neon landscapes and glowing circuitry still dazzle today, proving how visionary its design truly was. Tron's cinematography blends real actors and digital light in a way that feels almost painterly. Each frame looks like it belongs on a retro computer poster, luminous, geometric, and strikingly original. Jeff Bridges infuses his programmer-turned-hero with trademark charm and humanity, giving the audience someone to root for in an otherwise artificial world. Bruce Boxleitner brings steady nobility and warmth, grounding the story's more abstract ideas. David Warner's authoritative presence adds menace without scaring off younger viewers, and Cindy Morgan stands out with her intelligence and empathy, providing both heart and balance. Every performance contributes to the film's sense of wonder, preventing it from feeling like a tech demo. The light cycle chases still thrill, and the soundtrack by Wendy Carlos hums with futuristic energy. The negatives. For parents who think a motherboard is just a really strict parent, Tron might short-circuit your understanding a bit. The movie tosses around computer concepts like digital frisbees, and your kids might hit you with questions that sound like they're straight out of a tech support call. But don't sweat it. This film's designed to wow you more than to confuse. Final thoughts. Tron is a luminous time capsule of early digital imagination, clean, creative, and surprisingly wholesome. With minimal violence, virtually no bad language or adult content, and a complete lack of substance use, it's a solid pick for family viewing. Kids will marvel at its colorful battles and glowing world, while adults can enjoy revisiting one of cinema's most groundbreaking visual experiments. So, should you queue it up for movie night? Absolutely. Just don't expect deep emotional programming. This one runs on pure imagination and style. And before you log off, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell like it's echoing through the digital frontier. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time inside the grid.